Good morning, students. This class we will discuss about project formulation. Project formulation is a step-by-step investigation of resources and the development of project idea towards the particular project objective. So, is a stepping stone which involves a team efforts and also experts present in the team. It will be help to improvise that project and to complete that projects within the time. So next we'll discuss about the general information. What are the details need in that project formulations? When you face the tender or once have to complete the project, implementation projects, then have to prepare the documentation, then have to submit to your customer. That time also you have to give that your profile, like company name, how many persons involved, like that shared details, so equipment details, worth of projects. So stage by stage communicate that customer or client, and also finally have to prepare the document and have to submit. So that the following details to need in that particular categories. So first one, that promoter details. Here given that name and address of entrepreneur. So who is taken that projects or who is apply that projects, and that person's qualifications, experience, the particular person individually to take that responsibility or any partners is there. So this details to given that project formulations. So the above said details available in that promoter details. Then to give that explanation about that particular products, product utility, so product range, whether the product are the existing or new one. So the details to give in that product design, so complete drawing, so bill of materials, so components details and assembly details, everything given that so in that category, product details. Then industry profile, so analysis of industry, so past performance and present status, so how many projects is taken previous year and to complete the details, so worth of that projects, the details given that industry profile, and to give that organizational structures. So already studied types of organization structure, functional, project and matrix. So what type of structures they are implemented in that particular organization, the details given. A registration certificate from Directorate of Industries and Districts, whether the company is got the certificate and registered properly. So these details are to certificate is attached in that project formulation. Then that physical infrastructures, site, location of enterprises, the particular land is owned, otherwise the leasehold. Then that raw material details, so requirement of raw materials, how many raw materials to needed to complete the projects, or whether the raw materials stage by stage they are buying from outside. So the details, source of raw material, where it is by, the details they are given. So skilled labor is available in that near that area. So otherwise the people to need to train, so that organizations to arrange for the particular workers to improve that skill and knowledge, then only to give that good projects in the society. Then communication system, so how to convey the message to customers or clients, or stage by stage or end, how it will be reach that message. So availability of communication facilities nowadays, telephonic, uh, through mail, a lot of medium is available to communicate that or convey the message to that people. So what type of system have to follow, the details given. Then that pollution control, if once you have to start that industry to produce the product, definitely that some unwanted material will be come out at that end of that produce the product. So how to settle that? So the details to need, or if any provisions they are given, or any provisions they are arranged for the details to sewage system and sewage treatment plant should be clearly stated in case of industries producing emissions. So this is the main important. Otherwise, the near that area people it will be affect, maybe the rise this issue. So once you have to start the projects, before you have to think and keep in that mind, then you have to arrange all the things to remove that emissions, unwanted things from that particular locations. Then transport facilities, requirements of transport. So here some mode of here sometimes the people staying so far distance. So to bring the people from that outside, so what type of mode transport you have to use. Then the raw material transport. So what type of transports you have to follow to get that raw material from outside to inside that industry. So the details to given that in this category, transport facilities. Then that production process. So period of conversion from raw material into finished here. So production process is raw material into finally to finished goods. So in between that various stages is there. So each and every stage you have to follow and to convey the message that customer or that client. So here first initially to generate the idea, design, manufacturing, assembly, test and control. So various stages involved in that production process. So arrange that people, the particular people is skill and also capable to face any issue during that produce the product. This is that categories of production. So again that machinery and the equipment. So list of items. So machinery equipments details to given that documentations indicating their size, type of cost, source of their supply. Suppose that some type of equipment is not available in that organizations. We have to from that outside. So have to mention that sources of that supply. So based on that our facility, then only to give that projects, otherwise to get that projects from the outside. So in this area to give, to prove our strength in this particular area. Then that capacity of plant. So here that total capacity of the plant along with the shift. So in medium scale or small scale industry. So depends that our requirements, the people is working. So in shift basis, how many people to come and leave from that particular time. So the particular plant is sufficient to work the people. So these are the things you have to calculate and to give the details in that capacity of plant. Then research and development. Proposed research and development activities to be undertaken in future. Suppose if doing that work, if you face any issue in that raw material or any one of the stages, assembly or manufacturing, welding, machining, whatever it may be, so immediately have to solve. So if it depends on some other persons, it take a long time. So this issue not it's affect that quality of the product, it's affect the task, not complete that projects at right time. So the skill and to capable persons to need in our each and every organization. So each and every organization should run that research and development activities. Then only have to improvise our product and improvise our skills and knowledge on that particular products. Capital cost and sources of finance. So how the investment of that particular uh, product, various components, capital items like land, if you own land or lease, buildings, plant and machinery. Already I said the facilities we have, otherwise to buy a machinery from the outside for hire. So these are things you have to keep it in mind, then only have to quote that tender. Installation, preliminary expenses, these are the expenses. So once you have to take that projects before you have to keep it that mind and to collect that cost and have to prepare that source of finance. The sources should be indicate owner's fund, to whether the funds arise from the financial institutions or banks. The funds have that owners, otherwise to buy from the bank. If it needs any document, you have to prepare and submit that respective bank and have to collect the loan to run the projects in the smooth manner. So each and every stages, the shareholder responsibility is huge. So economic and social variables. Socio-economic benefits expected from the project should be stated in the project's report. They are mentioned. So employment generation, local resource utilization, development in that area. So how much people working in that particular organization that near that area, their life it will be improved. So employment generation to give the work that a particular people. So these are the details to give in that economic and social variables category. Then project implementations. So timely implementations is very important. So how it's possible to implement the projects and timely. Before you have to prepare in everything. So product details and physical infrastructures to be ready, raw materials, skilled site, communication system to got the permission from the pollution, transport facility, so production process, machinery equipments available, capacity, research and development, and cost. So have to ready in everything. So project implementations are not yet difficult. So if you have to lose any one of the stage, it's not easy to succeed that projects. There is delay causes among the things project cost out. So definitely it will be lose that our investment. Thank you.